Did it really not happen? Joshua here, and welcome back to the channel. We are going back into Before Your Eyes. This is a game where it tracks my eye movement, and whenever I blink, it'll progress the story. If you haven't seen the first episode, go down and then click on that. Let's dive right in. All right, we're back to where we was. So now we can continue. Clink. Cheers, Mom.
Ooh, that's good. So, now that you've made it, tell me, what?
Ooh, dang it. Doesn't help that I wear contacts so my eyes dry out really quickly.
Stop. I think it is. All places.
That's pretty.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart. Gotta go. Love you, boss. Mom.
Okay, I think we heard enough of that.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and
Crap!
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think y'all.
So Mom died. And I couldn't pick up the phone because I didn't get the mouse on there fast enough.
Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people. People who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. Wait.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And I just find myself breaking down again.
Dad's selling the house.
Whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
Passaggio. Oh, that's pretty.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
The Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer Ellie Stevens.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Relatively
Oh my God,
unknown in
I
her
can't believe this.
life,
It's
Brian.
been years. I just walked through the entire
Okay, you can read that on your own.
show.
I'm sorry she's talking.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Are you a better friend now?
I just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius.
Mom's pretty cool.
So, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Starbucks? Starbucks, anybody?
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that?
Dog's barking.
I cannot believe my luck. You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody, nothing's dying every day. You finally sent your hook into him. Whoa! Well, there you are. Well,
Can you make it?
hello, sir. If I realized I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had
I am pretty
scientists
awesome.
and a couple college athletes here or there, but ooh, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe help me out with the word choice, since, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right. Proper composition, if you catch my drift.
Gotcha.
Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
Only one friend who wasn't really a
Did you
friend.
say your mom was a composer or an accountant?
Composer.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster? Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within.
She was a little
How about that
demanding,
neighbor
but
girl, huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love? Now be honest here. And don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
she definitely wasn't my best friend, but maybe like if I was into that sort of thing, she could have been my first love. later on down the road in
His
another
first
life.
love, Chloe. And although he gave it everything he had, he was still rejected from the conservatory his mother desperately wanted him to attend. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. He had to stay inside for an entire year. In that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten.
Look at Bird.
Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time,
All the little
he
lost souls.
saw it in a more serious light.
Hmm?
He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Quiet. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said, shut up, you scum dolls! You lucky bells!
I love it when he does that.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Uh-oh.
I assumed as much anyway.
Hmm.
I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Okay. How do you know if I'm lying, if it's truly what I believe? That's subjective.
You're a flea bitten sap, you know that. Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
It's kind of interesting. I like the whole way that they do the afterlife. This is very interesting.
Dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
What?
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency
Not this.
to do that, I guess.
What?
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
Okay.
Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
Oh,
Like you just want.
I guess we're reviewing.
You know, my father once told me when I was about your age. Oh,
This. Stay here.
Hmm.
What did your mother hear on that phone call? Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
What?
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Okay.
Yes, I understand about the cap. Let's keep going.
What's that? Oh no!
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
We missed a lot.
When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you think?
Okay. Stay here.
And I find you adorable if only you didn't piss me off so much.
Nope.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
No. Thank goodness.
What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? Point? What does that mean? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I never forgive myself.
It's okay. You just sleep.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
I'm so confused. What is going on?
You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
I guess.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to.
Why is his eyes changing from red to green?
Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
So, there must be some kind of glitch going on, but that's alright. We'll power through it.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay, back to here. Going back through all of it.
Try writing with it.
Oh. Come on.
Hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's. but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Can I not talk? Am I mute?
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
That's how you landed him, huh? Mom got it going on.
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story.
The Great Life of Benjamin Brink. His childhood was lonely one. Growing up strange and quiet. Child in an isolated it's really hard. Isolated seaside town. That's exactly what the dog said. His mother was an accountant who, in her younger years, had dreamed of being a great composer. Okay.
Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his best friend, Chloe. Best friend? Okay, Benny. Is that why you didn't sneak out with me? Why not just tell me? You do realize I waited for you out in the alley for like an hour, right?
Because I didn't agree, and I didn't want to go.
Sorry, I guess. He loved finger painting as a child.
Oh,
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
man, I must have got really sick.
Knock, knock. You're going to be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but
You did.
I'd really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah.
Go in there and tell me you loved it.
Honey, I just can't.
Okay, don't worry. Go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read.
She said she couldn't love me?
I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. Certainly bummed you feel that way. What I want to know is, where did you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It's like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo.
Thanks, Dad.
Very proud. Okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
It's like a whole different side of my childhood. The not happy stuff. Mine was a loser. He was the worst Brian to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. Disease? What am I diseased with? He just laid down and died. Oh boy. So is all that stuff I did a dream? Did it really not happen?
Hey! Hey! Rick! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard!
Oh my gosh. Eee.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, then the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand it hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Mom is selfish and she's disappointed that she wasn't better. She's jealous of me or something, maybe, if that was real. Where's my liver button? Push the button. Oh, so it lets me see.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, it's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay, well,
Dang. There's really nothing else I can do except for take my pain medication. Am I like really dying? What the heck? I must have really just dreamt all that stuff up. What's up, Chloe?
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed.
I totally wanted to throw that.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected. And she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here. And I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano. These are little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. Once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, is that's my piece? How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh, that's a pretty song. Hi, Mom.
Plan B. She's listening.
I like this song. That's pretty. Oh, I blinked. I do not like that thing. Eat my sandwich, take my pills, drink my OJ. A little bit of OJ in the morning. I do not like whatever that thing is. Take my pain meds. Make it go away. What is that? What is that? Oh, my kitty cat. Oh, hi, kitty. Meow.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
I'm just glad she's alive.
Oh, her.
Uh-oh. Ay, 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 ay.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Betty is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No. What does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Is that the end? Yeah. Yeah. What a horrible life. I'm so sorry for this kid.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Why? Why am I an idiot?
Do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what
What?
are you looking at?
The stars.
Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
No, I'm drawing. Does it say stay here again? I'm looking at you. See, now I'm looking at you.
I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you, and I'm gonna leave.
Okay. I don't know why that
Close your
disappeared.
eyes now, okay?
Okay. She ran away real quick. What'd she leave? Dear weird neighbor kid, ugh. You are my best friend. Love, Chloe. Oh. See, eat this sandwich. Oh my gosh. It's really hard for me to move my mouse. And I can't drink. Oh no, am I dying? Oh, I'm dying.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again.
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like...
Come on, Dad.
Blake.
Like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah. And that was pretty good.
Good job, Dad. Can I actually eat now? Oh. Eee. Wait, maybe I should just take the medication. Oh my gosh, I can't even do anything. I'm not even eating now. Oh, I can't even listen. Oh, I'm dying. I'm done. Oh, yep.
I can't breathe. I know. It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
And I died.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her.
Okay.
Once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Is she one of these rebirthing trees that keeps dying and growing back again?
Don't worry. We got this,
Okay.
I think.
It's pretty in here. All the trees. Alright, I'm going to end it right there. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you know what to do. In the next episode, we are going to finish this game. So stay tuned. And as always, just be a decent human being. Joshua out.